I'm doing a little video this morning on our bicycle ride right from our backyard coming out of the house, how close it is to get on this trail and take a ride up to the Savannah Preserve. That's where I take all my gator pictures, and finally got myself a USB microphone, so hopefully we won't pick up a lot of wind as we're going along. Anyway, this is our backyard. It's our tiki bar there. And our vehicles. Sorry, it's kind of messy this morning, but that's my workshop there. My motorcycle. Got our bikes ready, and that's our bike shack over there where we keep our bicycles. This building here. There's Tess. Good morning, Tess.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
She's happy. Anyway, we're gonna hop on the bikes. I'll show you how close it is to get to our bicycle trail from here. Got a long ride to get to the bike trail here. Here we are. To go down that way, it takes you to the state park. That's the Savannas State Park, a Florida State Park. And going up this way, it goes up to the Savannah Preserve and the Savannas Recreation Area. That's where I take all my gator pictures and bird pictures and stuff. This has been really great for us. We're loving it. We watched this being built for about 2 years. Dozers coming through here, vibratory rollers, all that. Now it's finally pretty much open. Going south from here, if we went down towards the state park back behind me, that is still not open because there's a small patch that's supposed to be done. We heard last week it's supposed to be done within 2 weeks, but they had to stop construction because there was eagles' nests, and they were waiting for nesting season to be over, which supposedly was at the end of April. So this is the East Coast Greenway and part of the Florida Sun Trail. And this goes, when it's done and complete, there'll be connections to go on this from Key West all the way to Maine. You could look it up online. I think it's eastcoastgreenway.org. Anyway, if you Google East Coast Greenway, there's a lot of wind coming in, so hopefully this wind microphone is working out. Looks like they're mowing up there, huh? Morning. These guys are respectful on these mowers. When they see cyclists coming, they stop and wait for you to go by. And that's kind of nice. So this is maintained by St. Lucie County. So this is actually the second time we've seen the mowers come through. I've actually been mowing behind our place with our tractor before they started coming through. So it's kind of nice. They're taking care of it. Over on the left is a canal, a drainage canal, and to prevent the flooding in our neighborhood, and also the neighborhood off to the left. And once or twice a year, a big long stick excavator comes through and cleans it out. So they left this area to my left of the path. They left that area so they can get a track hoe up and down the this along the canal. When we came through here last time, these guys were putting up these fence gates. It's right here on the right. These here, kind of nice because there's like a drainage area there that they didn't want people to ride their bikes into. We thought it was kind of nice that they put up like a wood, almost type post rail type fence rather than just some chain link. And they did it up here on the entrance. They're trying to keep the golf carts and motorized vehicles from coming in here. So they did a good job over here, really closing it off. This is really kind of post and rail here. They closed this off pretty good. And there's somebody's pond to the left. I don't know if you heard that little grunt. That's a gator. It's a little gator grunt. Actually, it might be a frog. I think that's a frog. There's another one of those new fences that they put up. The guys were nice. We were talking to them the other day. That's how we found out they're going to be opening the south section in a couple of weeks after they finished that. Just a small bit of construction where they had to rip up some of the road. But this here path from behind our house, if you know this area, goes up to Midway Road, heading north. That's where we're going now. Two woodpeckers. And to the south goes to Easy Street. So we're heading up to Midway Road. Midway Road is the road that takes you to the Savannas Recreation Area. It smells good. If you had smell-o-vision, it would smell like fresh cut grass on a nice cloudy, puffy cloud, blue sky morning in May. colored windows, fenced in areas. It's kind of nice. Did a good job. So we're coming up on Midway Road now. This is all new. They put this post rail fence to the left and that gate so the mowers can get in on the right. And they closed this off with this center post because motorized golf carts and stuff were coming in here. Nobody wanted that. It's not for that. There's roads for that. And they built this sidewalk. There was actually a sidewalk here, and they ripped it all up because it wasn't a wide sidewalk. And this whole section going from here to the entrance to the Savanna Preserve is all like this golf cart path type walk. All this stuff is new. Just finished this stuff in the last few months. Since pretty much beginning of the year, I guess. We were riding on parts of it at the end of 2025, but it wasn't complete. But now it's pretty much done. We never really have to get on a road, just on this here cart path. In the past, before they built this, we didn't really ride along this road. We would just ride through this neighborhood on the right. It's called Indian River Estates, and that's the neighborhood that we live in. There's a bunch of streets. We just wound our way till we got pretty much closer to the end of the walkway till it gets to the county park. This is much nicer. Good morning. As an old friend Linda. This is where we, when we would ride through the neighborhood, in fact, she lives down the street. When we ride through the neighborhood, we'd come out here. So this is then we'd have to drive on just a little ways to get to the entrance of the park. On the left is Gator Trace Golf Course. Back when I did a bunch of golfing, back in my corporate work days, I used to come out here with a lot of my friends. Sometimes bring customers out for a round of golf. A bunch of golf courses in Florida, that's for sure. This is coming up now on the entrance to the Savannas Recreation Area. Straight ahead. So, the trail continues here. And Tessa's headed down that way. I usually go over on the road. This is the entrance to the park. Because when you're on the trail, you can't see what's in the water. And about when I get to this little palm tree shade is when I put on my camera. Which I keep in my pack on the bike. My trusty Lumix FZ80. It's a great little camera for a bridge camera for shooting on the fly, like I like to do. And it's 60-time optical zoom, so it's great for zooming in on wildlife. There's a little bridge over here that will take you to another spot. It's a kind of a dirt trail that goes around the little island over there. We don't usually go on that anymore. There's so much to see down this way. Nice spot to come. You want to do a picnic along the water. See people stopping here and sitting and just enjoying the peacefulness. Or parking, bringing bicycles, parking, and having a picnic and going for a bike ride on the trail. A lot of people just start right from here, going that trail. A lot of people don't know about the trail where it goes behind our house yet. Hasn't been advertised. We just know about it because it's been right there the last couple of years under construction. It's Tess over there cleaning up the garbage. She brings a shopping bag and fills it up. She sees trash, trying to keep the place clean. So far, I guess this could be pretty boring or fairly interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to show what the ride is like going from our house all the way to the end where it stops for now. Down that road there, there's a to the right that we just passed. There's like a pavilion that it could rent and have weddings and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's an outdoor, big, covered area, and they have a kitchen there. And it'd be a great place to have a wedding reception or something like that, or anything. Family get together, family reunion. Out here, this is the check-in area for the campground and for the park. It's a free park, so you don't pay to just come in here. But if you want to camp, you have to pay. It's very reasonable for full hookups. I think it's about $25. And they rent kayaks, or you can bring your kayak. You just put it in here. You can go kayaking with the gators. See over on the left, those are the kayak rentals, which to date we haven't done yet. One of these days, we say we're going to do it. They have tandem kayaks too. Pickleball court. Yes, Tess. Sandhill cranes, Tess is pointing out. So this is the RV park. Probably posted before pictures of it. Some videos, full hookups. It's kind of nice. We don't have much privacy between sites, but it's inexpensive. Like I said, full hookups, water, electric, sewer. So you can spend a good amount of time here and you don't have to go do a dump station. They just finished redoing this bridge on the left here too, so the bicycles can cross too, and walkers. This isn't just for bicyclists, of course, it's for walkers too. It's a long walk. Oh yeah, some sandhill cranes up ahead. Oop, that's a adult and a juvenile there. So usually there's two adults. It looks like they might be over to the left. Yeah. Seems like whenever we see the sandhill cranes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a juvenile. But I think the other might be part of them over there. Maybe it's a foursome. You know, usually there's four. You know, two little ones and two big ones. Until the gators get one of them. Thanks for the pictures, guys. That's the savannas out there. It's all protected area, all preserved. It's nice, except for to the west of here where a big development's going up. We'll come across that soon. Some more sandhill cranes. These are two adults though, so I guess that's not what I was thinking. Yeah. all this sidewalk area is new in the past year. We used to ride through this park for many years, since 2016, along that main road. We came in. This wasn't here. None of this was here. This is a really nice spot once you get back here. Like jungle. Thanks.
You down there? I'll put that lookout.
Mm-hmm. So just straight ahead is this new development that's going in called Savannah Lake or Savannah Lakes. They've really done a lot of land clearing up there. Used to be my job, selling construction equipment, renting track hose, dozers, compaction equipment, all that stuff. the first bridge, Bridge 1. That spot here on the right. If you saw that video I took of the wild boar getting eaten by the gator, that was right in this area here. Can't really see it, but the canal is on my right, and pretty much the trail goes along the canal. And that's where I keep my eye out for the gators. Good morning.
How are you?
All right, how about you? Yes, it is. Hi. Bridge number 2. I'm usually the slow one on the road. I'm always looking for a photo op and get past a lot. And usually Tess keeps going north and turns around and passes me going the other way. That might just happen. Bridge number 3 is about on that south end going back from the house. Going south, it goes pretty far. There's actually about 6 or 7 bridges going that way. And here she comes, like I said. So we're getting near the end of the trail. Tess already went up there and she's on her way back. We'll catch up eventually. Hi.
Morning.
Morning. I was hoping we'd come across one of the big gators. Of course, when I'm filming like this, it doesn't happen. Yeah. You too, Denise. Yeah, we've been coming out here since 2016, so we've seen a lot of the same people that kind of do it too. So it's 10 years. This part of the trail has been here for 10 years. It opened up in 2016, maybe end of 2015. So up here is a railroad track. This is where the trail ends for now, because actually on the other side of the track, it picks up again, and there's another park. I forget the name of that one. I think it's some kind of savanna area too. And the trail pick up there, and that's supposedly from here they're going to put a bridge, so that's going to be quite a project. So whenever that comes about, they really can't complete and say this road goes to Key West yet until they do that. I mean, it goes north, it goes south, but going north to Maine, you still got that railroad track. They do have a route that goes around this. That's part of the East Coast Greenway right now. That goes along US 1 and up to A1A. So now we're heading south. Just basically the same trip going the other way. Pretty windy today. Hopefully this new mic system I have is cutting that wind down. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Oh, yours is a straight pedal bike too.
Yeah. I guess it's an odd thing now for people to have straight pedal bikes. It's funny, people on electric bikes, you'll see them riding along, not pedaling, but then when they get close to you, all of a sudden they'll start pedaling. And if you look around, as they pass you, they start not pedaling again. I don't know. I must feel guilty. I mean, Florida is flat, so I mean, it's pretty flat everywhere you go. So why? I mean, to me, that's all the thing about bicycling is pedaling. That's the exercise. Unless it's your means of transportation all the time, get a pedal bike. No big gators today, no birds, hardly at all. It happens. This little spot where Tess waits up for me. And there she is. You said you saw a gator, Tess?
Back there, but it's gone.
Oh.
It's between two last bridges.
I only saw a little one by the first bridge. It's the only one I came across.
Little like how little?
Oh. Oh.
Kind of hiking in the weed line.
Yeah, I've been concentrating on the video and too much. Probably missed a few things. So this road here is the road that goes out to Midway Road. So before they did all this bike trail, we just came in just on this road, just a straight road right out to Midway. And now they built this whole new trail, and we watched it being built for all these past few years. And kind of, we're getting excited about what it was all going to be. This bridge right here was a pretty major project, just putting in the pilings and stuff. Yeah. This is pretty down this way. Now, yeah, we'll take a little something out of the norm. We don't always do on this trail, but there's a spot here. We used to be able to come off of the main road before this path, this concrete path was here. There was a little trail that came out, so you can go out to this lookout. And that's what this is. Last time we came out here, they had the stairways taken off it, and you weren't able to go up into it. So hopefully they fixed that. Little lookout tower. Oh, cool. You got new stairs. All right. Oh, I thought it was a snake. Nice new stairs, huh? I guess the other ones must have been running. A little nicer view of the Savannas from up here.
Pretty good view, huh?
Yeah, pretty day. Windy. Over there you can see the sidewalk bike path that we just came on. And there's the canal. This is always a nice way to start the day. We've been coming out here at least a couple of rides a week. We want to try to do 3. We just kind of get caught up in other things. Getting ourselves up and out the door. It's not always easy. Got to get a little running start to go up that incline where they put that little entryway. That's got up there. Did it? Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. I had something rubbing from when the bike fell over. Back to the campground. This is getting off the cart path a little bit so I can ride along this water. Sometimes there's something interesting to see here.
For your green heron.
Sometimes you see them over here, the green heron, but not yet. Actually, very rarely see them over here. Maybe a couple times a year if we're lucky, maybe a little more. This is where the trail is again that we were on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Litter stop for tests. So this is the road that I was saying before. That's the way in and out and all the way down this road. If you go straight down there, that's the way we had to go before they built that trail through the back, through the preserve. This is just a straight shot down that way. That went right to that golf cart path that's near that lookout tower area. Usually I ride along the canal here, but I'm going to go on the bike path, the new bike path. That's Gator Trace Golf Course straight ahead. And to my right now, have many good times with friends out there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, we're here under the shade tree and wait for Tess to catch up with me now.
Morning. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. This is our street. Buchanan Drive on the left. You see, we used to go down Buchanan Drive. Now, this bike trail is this here street. All the lots are all pretty much 1 acre. And some people have double lots, which is kind of nice too. Ours is an acre lot. Just enough room to have a bunch of plants, our workshops, and parking, and travel trailer, and all that. They probably passed right by our house, Denise. Nice. There you have it. Home sweet home. So if you're riding down the path, you see the blue workshop here. That's Tessa's glass shop. That's pretty nice and convenient, huh? And if any of our friends or relatives want to come and visit, we do keep extra bikes in the bike shed. And we got one tandem bike and a couple of bikes like we're riding. So, or you can bring your own bike, come and ride the path with us. Next time I'll take a video going the other way on the path, going south. Once that opens up all the way and they finish the construction on that. So that's it. That's the ride. We're back home and we're ready to put the bikes away and go make breakfast. And thanks for coming along for the ride. If you made it for the whole thing. If not, zip through it. But I kind of wanted to document what the ride was like from our house. And this is my work area, so don't mind it. That's where I make my frames and all that. We work. This is Lizard Key Industrial Park back here. That's work. That's home. Have a great day.